Alright guys, I just cannot catch a break, guys. This market that we are living in is a bear market, and it affects penny stocks, it affects low cap stocks, so nothing is breaking now, nothing has continuation. You're getting random spikes in some of these stocks that go up like dollar, $2, and then no way for you to trade them because there's no entries, and then once you actually start trading, that's when sellers come in, and then you don't even get that next move. So finishing the day red 348, so not even taking away yesterday's profit. And even if I look at the calendar, it's already 2 days red in July. So starting off July with 2 days red is not the best. I'm still green in July, but it's just been 3 days and it's barely any green. So let me recap the trades for you guys. As a matter of fact, let me show you all the trades that I took today. So IINN, EOS, SIGA, and VERU. And VERU is the one that ended up killing me. I'll explain what happened, but wasn't. It was kind of an unfortunate situation. But with that being said, let's just get over to my trade Thinkorswim and show you guys the trading. Alright, so the first stock that I traded today was IINN. I missed the first rally off of the open. I just didn't really want to chase it in that first minute here and then pull back, and then didn't want to chase that second minute. So I let it go, I hit a new high, and then I tried using that high as a support. So I tried buying right there at 243 for the push back up to 250, the $0.50, and get the break of a $0.50. I played this one kind of aggressively on that pullback, so you can see I got it at 244 instead of 243. I jumped in it with 5,000 shares, and then I was up about 200 and something dollars on the top of this wick here. I ended up closing out at 246, so it looks like it pulled back down, and I stopped out. But that next candle would have given me that break of 250 and all the way up to 258. So I let that one go a little too early, and then I jumped in back again here on a little bit of a dip entry of 250. So I bought in at 247, trying to scoop up some shares to reclaim that 250. Kind of like what this candle did right here is what I was looking for this candle to do. So dip down, buy it back up to 250, and then keep holding for a new high. But it didn't happen. It happened on this candle there. So I stopped out at the bottom of this one at 242 down there, and then it ended up rallying back up and hit a new high, which I left it alone. Small hit over here, small loss. So overall on this stock, I ended up going red on it, $38. I think I might have lost more on this one. So I bought it at 247, lost 245. So red on those trades there. I think here what I was looking for was a break of a downtrend. So 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. This green candle comes off the lows, pulls back up, breaks out of it. I tried buying there and see if we get that next curl back up. Even if we don't hit a high, at least curl back up to 2.6 or something. But didn't even curl back up. The stock was just so heavy. So the second that gave out, you pulled back another 50 cents off of that play right there. So shorts are still taking control of all of these markets. Next stock that I traded looks like it was EOSE. EOS was my only win trade today. This one kind of the same thing. I had a downtrend right here. So looking at the break of this downtrend right there. So 1 point, 2 points perfectly, and then this candle finally breaks out of it and comes back and retested it. So I tried getting in right there. The bottom of that candle is 163, so I got in at 164. So a little bit of a higher fill. So it looks like I got in right there. 2,500 shares, so didn't take the same 5,000 shares that I did on the other one, but 2,500 shares. And this one I tried being patient now that I wanted a break of highs, a break of pre-market 175. So it looks like I sold 1,000 right away on that same candle, but I kept 1,500, so more than half of my position to see if I get that curl back up to 175, and it just wasn't doing it. There was so many shorts or a lot of people selling for the same reason that nothing was spiking today. So I decided to close it out there and locked in $100 on that trade before it pulled back on me, and then I would have gone right on that trade. So good thing I took my profit and walked away. But this one again, after it failed to reclaim or make a new high of day, it ended up pulling back, and nice fade there as well. And then my other trade was SIGA. SIGA, I could have traded a little bit better. There was a lot of times. There was also another trade in this stock where I was up $200 on it already, and I didn't take my profit because I wanted to see the next move happen, and it didn't happen, so I stopped that at break even. I don't remember if it was this move here or this move here, but one of these I was buying for the reclaim at $14. I think it was this one right here. I was engulfing candle right back up, creates a bottom, engulfing candle all the way back up. I wanted it to hold $14 here in this area. So I jumped in on that red candle there. You could see 3,000 shares. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So I jumped in 3,000 shares at $13.98, right below $14. I wanted to scoop up, go over $14, and then go back up to a $14.17 of new high, which would be over 10 cents of profit. But it didn't do that, so I was able to take some at profit there at $14.05. And then it looks like I stopped that at $13.96, so a little bit below my break even, so no profit there. And then I took a trade up here for that same play, same retest of $14, trying to get that move back up. I bought in right at 14.17 on this one. Or actually, this one I chased. Oh, I chased. Okay, never mind. So this is the one I chased, the high of 14.17. I got the break. I got in right before, so 4.17, and then I got the break and I sold some at 14.22. So you can see I took some off, and then for some reason I stopped it back down at 14.16. So I took some profit, pulled back down. I got scared. I stopped out, and then it rallied 30, 40 cents after that. So from 14.20 to 43, 20, 23 cents after that. So I missed that one. And then VERU, the one that killed me, which actually this one wasn't doing so bad. Hold on, it's not loading up my. There we go. I wasn't doing bad on this one, but this is what I'm saying. So this one, it rallies all morning. There's no clear entry, right? I mean, you have candles, green candles behind green candles, not a clear one trade opening or anything like that. SIGA kind of did the same thing where it just from the open it just rallied, and I mean you could chase all of these, but I just never found a clear entry to find until that consolidation and try to get that next leg, which is exactly what VRU was doing, is exactly what I waited for. So you get that first move, you get consolidation, and then you try to get a new high. On this one, I jumped in here. I wanted $14, so it's up here. I have my red line at $14, so I jumped in at $13.79. Looks like I took a loss on that one because it spiked up to $13.91 and then kind of froze there. No continuation to $14, so pulled back and I stopped out, left it alone. And then here I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try just a small dip trade, right? So I have kind of like this small little pattern there, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this one down here and just see. Like I bought it low, somewhere around there. I was like, I'm just gonna buy it and see if it recovers a little bit, retest 13.91, take some profit out, and then scoops back up to, or curls back up to 14. And I kid you not, guys, the second I pressed the buy button and I got filled, instant drop, like instant drop all the way down to here. And at this point, I kind of held it a little bit in case it kind of like buyer stepped in and recovered it back up, but it didn't do any of that at all. I mean, it dropped and it just stayed down there. So I was like, I gotta cut this loss. Man, I'm tired. I don't know why. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I bought instant flush all the way down, and I had to stop out, and then I left it alone, which also would have been a good short. I mean, this whole level of 1350 was holding until you cracked that level and retested it. Here would be your entry to go short. Somewhere in this area right there, you would have gone short there, and you would have gone a very nice and very nice flush the rest of the day. But I don't play that game yet, so eventually sometime. But that's it for today, guys. A small loss of $348. We're literally just treading water right now, waiting for this market to turn around, waiting for this market to be hot again. But in the meantime, if you stay break even or if you have small loss or even small profit during these times, you're doing something right, guys. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow on the live right here on YouTube. Click that notification bell. Make sure you hit subscribe, or on tradecaster.com. It's also free. So once that payment comes up, just exit out of it, and I will see you guys there or on tomorrow's recap. So y'all have a good day.